So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and as always, thank you so much for watching.
All I gotta say is 2 words. Super Bowl Sunday. That's all.
So what are you doing right now?
I'm just trimming it up a little bit to try to even it out, so that when I put it out on the smoker, my ribs will cook evenly, and at the same time when I pull them off, so there isn't like a raw portion of it, or not cooked enough, or another portion that's burnt because this part wasn't cooked enough. So just trimming them up. I'll cut this part right here, and then what we'll have is St. Louis style trimmed up ribs.
Sounds good.
Yep. Then all the trimmings that are right here doesn't go to waste. So these will be like barbecue, and then the rest I put them in like a teriyaki sauce. So we have 2 different kinds of ribs. We'll have smoked ribs, and then teriyakis we just do them in the oven in here, so that we can have something to eat while we're in here.
Oh, and it's good. It is good. And then he knows I love wings the way he makes them, so he bought this big old pack here of wings that he's going to put them in buttermilk and let them marinate overnight. It's pretty loud. We were watching Gladiators.
It's not done. You trim off the membrane that's on here.
Mm-hmm.
Some people leave it on, and it kind of lets you know when it's kind of cooked because it'll curl back a little bit. I don't like to leave it on there because it's tough. So I'll just, with my fillet knife, I'll peel this back just a little bit, grab some paper towels, you grab onto it so it doesn't slip, and you just peel it off.
Yeah, it's that little thin skin in the back.
I'll show you that in the next one.
Okay. Hey baby, tell me what you're gonna do.
So I'm cutting away the membrane on here. This is what I was talking about earlier. And so some people leave it on there and it'll curl up, and it lets them know that it's kind of pretty much cooked through already. But then you got to deal with that afterwards. So me, I just like to peel this off. So you start off in one corner with like a knife like this, like a fillet knife. Pick it up, and there's a neat little trick that I had seen somebody somewhere, I don't remember, years ago, but they said use paper towels, and it does work. What you do is you just grab the membrane just like that, get a good hold of it, and you start to peel it away. And you work slowly so it doesn't break on you. That way you don't have to reuse the knife again. The less you use the knife, the better off you'll be. And that's how you do, is just basically pull it off until there's nothing left. Just like that. There's nothing to it, just takes a few more minutes. Then you don't have to deal with it when you're eating that stuff. There you go. Just like that. That's all that extra stuff.
Gross. Yeah. Okay.
I was waiting.
All right.
Okay, ready? Hola. Welcome back. She's laughing because I was jumping the gun. I didn't wait for the countdown to 3. So here we are. I'm just adding my seasonings now, and I kind of just eyeball this. Just a little bit of stuff here and there. It's the taste that we enjoy, the ingredients we enjoy. So we got salt, a little bit of cumin, some garlic powder, a little bit of smoked paprika. We like the smoked paprika; it's a little bit more pungent, but man, it smells so good. And then we'll add some pepper, or as we say around here, pepper. Yep. And then we'll add some brown sugar in there. And I don't measure any of this stuff. We're doing it for so long. So
Just eyeballing it,
yeah,
yep.
just eyeball. So if you like it a little bit sweeter, you put a little bit more brown sugar. And if you like it a little bit saltier, you put a little bit more salt. You don't like it too peppery, put less pepper. You get the idea. So.
Yep. And then this smoked paprika right here, this is the one that we use. We get it at Home Goods. Yeah, see, there it is, Home Goods. And that's how much we pay for it. $3.99. It's not bad at all. And it's really good.
Yep, it's well worth it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're blending all the seasonings. I guess normally I would use a fork. There's a blooper. Let's start over. Normally I would use a fork to do all this. You can even use like a little mini whisk. But We don't like the dirty extra stuff around here. And all I'm doing is just blending all this together. So once I put the ribs on a baking sheet, I'll line it with some aluminum paper, spread them out, and then this will be my seasoning throughout. So I'll use this in the beginning. Then when they're about maybe 3/4 of the way cooked or halfway cooked or so, I'll pull them off. Use this mixture again with some butter, cover it with some aluminum paper, and put them right back on the smoker again. There they are.
How many pounds is it, babe? Do you know? Do you remember how it was a big pack?
Yeah, it was a big pack. I think it was about 13 pounds.
13 pounds?
Yeah, something like that. Good deal too. Smart and Final. You got to go quick. I don't know when she's going to post this, but the sale ends like in 2 days. It's $1.50.
Oh, it's not going to be till after. I mean, Super Bowl's tomorrow, babe. Oh, so it's too late now.
Oh, well. $1.59 is a great price.
But here it is. And then here are the ribs. He still has to cut them. And then here's all the extra. It's good. When he does his ribs, oh my God, they're so good.
Yep. It gives all us guys an excuse, and y'all can appreciate this. Get a cooler, throw some Modelos out there, throw them on ice, go out there, maybe even a cig, put them on the smoker, and just tell your honey, babe, I'm watching the meat. And you're out there for about 6-7 hours, and when you pull them off, there's nobody that's going to complain why you were out there. So all I'm doing is just laying them out. I cut them like this because it makes it easier in the smoker to move them around. So I could leave them as full slabs and just turn it once, but for me anyways, it's easier to move them, the pieces individually as I see fit, because it's an offset, the smoker. And if anybody knows how to smoke, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. It's the heat that's indirect heat, but it's on the side. So that side happens to heat up a little bit more than the opposite side. And this way I can just move the ribs around as see fit so that they don't burn on me. And then all I'm going to do is I'll take my dry hand and I'll go ahead and I'll just start coating these. And I'm going to do both sides. And I don't have to go real heavy because I'm going to do this again in the process of them cooking when I go about halfway. And I'm going to flip these over and season the other side as well. This is the day before. I know some people like to season in the same day, but we're not like some people.
We're different.
We are different. So, you take the offhand, the dirty hand already. We're just going to rub them in. You see it like this. And I have my baby go ahead and taste it. And you can taste the seasonings to make sure that the flavor is balanced before you put it on here, because once you get it on here, it's kind of hard to tweak it afterwards.
Yeah, it did taste good. I did grab a little bit and I tasted it, and it was good. So definitely have to taste it before you actually put it on there. Again, we don't measure anything. We kind of eyeball it, so can't really give you an amount or how much to put in there.
Yeah, like I had mentioned before, it just depends. If you like it sweet, put a little bit more sugar on it. If you don't like it that sweet, put a little bit less. And you can add any ingredients you want. The most important thing, I think, besides the ingredient, is the type of wood you're going to use, the temperature, how long you leave them out there. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts, but the wood and the ingredients of what you enjoy is the most important part. So we do the salt and sweet combination. You don't want to put too much cumin on there because it is a strong seasoning, and it'll overpower everything else that's on here. Might even ruin your ribs. Cover these boys up and into the fridge they go.
Yep, there they are. Really good. So then, hubby, you said you were going to cover them and put them in the fridge overnight, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Put them in the fridge, and you'll get a shot of this before I actually put them out on the smoker tomorrow morning. Maybe, because I like to get out there early.
Oh, I'll have to get up early. I'll have to get up early.
Around here.
Don't even go there.
No, I was going to say around here, only my wife and I get up early.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. But I get up early, I take them out, give them one last look, make sure that they're good, start my fire, and then they go on there.
Yeah.
It takes about a good hour or so to get a good fire going and get the temperature regulated right, so that you know it's not going to fluctuate too much, and it's easy to keep track. After that, you just kind of throw a piece here and there, keep the temperature where it's supposed to be. 6 hours later, game time.
Yep. All right, there it is. Okay, baby. So tell us, what are you doing now?
So what am I doing? So all the extra pieces of the rib, brisket, all that kind of stuff, I'll trim away as much fat as I need to. I want to keep some of the fat, 'cause that's where the flavor's at. Yeah. So,
I love the fat.
Love the fat. I better say that, you're on camera. So salt, pepper. Again, it's to your liking. It doesn't, let's see what else. I put a little bit of garlic powder in there. Some olive oil. And this is kind of the consistency I like, but you can make it thicker or a little more runnier. But it's all the seasonings, it almost like a paste is what I'm making. Then I'm going to add the cilantro, the garlic in here, stir it up real good, and that's going to get tossed in between.
Smells those. Good. I can smell the garlic.
So what I do is they sell these cloves that are already peeled for you in a package, and I think you did a haul on that.
You know I did, from the 99-cent store. That's where you get them.
Yeah, I know. Somebody's hand was in there. I don't know whose it was. But anyways, it was... it's actually pretty cool, because you don't have to peel them or anything. They're ready to go. You can rinse them if you want. But then I'll slice them up. And my nose is right here. So, and crush. So, and then all I do, and this is just me, is I'll cut it up really small. Because it gets in between everything, and if you happen to bite into one, it's not a big deal. Unless you really like garlic, then of course, it's really good.
I like garlic. Oh, but somebody was at the door, so I got to stop recording.
Okay.
All right, we were rudely interrupted by our neighbors that threw their ball over our backyard. Had to run and go grab it.
A football.
Okay,
a
football.
The day before Super Bowl. Seriously, who does that?
It was a blue football too.
Blue football for the Rams. That's okay. They can throw it over.
Yeah, because you're not the one going over there and getting it.
No. All right. So I added the garlic in there. Add a little bit of lime juice. Not too much. Just like that. And now I just chopped up the cilantro. I should have showed off, but I think we're so rudely interrupted. So, you should smell this. It smells
oh, no,
really
it does.
good.
It smells really good.
All right, and then all I'm going to do is just stir it around just like that. And can you smell it?
Oh, guys, if you had smell-o-vision.
Yeah,
oh my God, it smells really good.
The last thing that's going to go in here is going to be a little bit of tequila.
Whew.
Just a little bit. The alcohol cooks off. But the flavor that it leaves behind, ooh, watch out. And if you got little kids eating this stuff, you can psych them out. You can tell them that there's tequila in there and watch them act silly afterwards. They're really drunk. We do that all the time. A young mind is a terrible thing not to mess with. So there it is.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God, you guys, this smells so good. Look at that.
I was hoping that we still had some there.
Oh my God.
A little bit here.
Oh my goodness.
It's not like we're alcoholics or anything. We use this just strictly for cooking.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll have a shot here and there while we're cooking.
So kind of like one shot if you're a bartender. 1 second count. And there's a shot in there. And that's what it does. So it makes it really good. And then, can you smell it?
Ooh, ooh, yeah. I got sick off tequila and I'm like...
Don't even play. Don't believe it,
oh,
crowd.
God.
Don't believe it.
Oh, no.
She's a lush.
No, I am not. I drink wine. Wine, yes, all the time. I love wine.
She has met the porcelain
yes.
god plenty of times.
When I was younger?
Last week.
No, it wasn't last week. It was a couple weeks ago.
A couple of weeks ago when she
when
was
my
younger.
brother came into town.
She was younger.
No, that was a long, I mean, yeah, it's been a while. But my brother came in to town to visit, and we hadn't seen my brother since my father actually passed away. That was the last time I actually seen my brother. So he came in and we had tequila, and I don't like tequila. I've had a bad experience with tequila.
We had a hidden camera.
And yeah, let's just say that it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Not for me or my brother. We both woke up with a hangover.
Yeah, right.
Look at that, you guys. Oh yeah, that looks really good.
Hmm?
And it smells delicious.
And that's it. It's that simple.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Smells good.
Yep. These will get put away overnight. Right. This is all the leftovers, all the trimmings. That's it. Cut off the fat. Season them up.
Done.
Go in the oven. Buttermilk, wings.
Yep, over there.
If anybody's done like southern fried chicken, you understand the buttermilk part of it. Soaks in there, tenderizes the meat, gives that unique flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Pull them out, goes in seasoned flour, whatever, and you dunk them. You get fried chicken, is what it is. You pull it out, you put it on a rack, you let it finish dripping, then you put your franks on top of there, little butter, and throw them in the oven and let them crisp up with that sauce on there. And you got your dipping sauce on the side. Let me tell you.
Best, yes. I'll show it to you guys tomorrow. He also bought cheese, this big old thing of cheese sauce here, nacho cheese sauce, and then he also got the chips for it.
Wait.
Oh, he wants to come in there.
This whole time you've been videotaping, and I didn't even have my best hat on.
Oh yeah, you took it off.
Peep it out.
There he goes. So, and then this is, I don't know, I think he's going to use this on something, but here's Frank's. That's what we like to use. So, but look at 10-pound bag of wings. That's a lot of wings. And they're not little either. They're huge. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see through this bag, but they're big. So, yeah. Okay, baby. Oh, I see light. A thing like this.
Yeah, it's the good angel that's over me right now. It's the wing angel.
What did we have to come to Walmart for?
Well, we had to come to Walmart to get buttermilk. I don't know what the big deal is tomorrow. Everybody wants to make wings. All of a sudden, everybody wants the secret recipe. They want to be part of the secret recipe. So we had to come here because our son went to Smith's. And by the way, don't go to Smith's tonight to get buttermilk.
There's no buttermilk.
No buttermilk. So, we came to Walmart, bought some buttermilk, some stuff to wash the clothes after the game because we're going to be full of wing juice.
It's about to get messy.
Yep. Have some wing juice.
Are you getting jealous? This was... because Matthew's taking over with the vlog.
He's taking over. No, I'm getting our little bags together. We ghetto like that.
Oh man.
No, it's okay. It's teamwork. That's what it's all about.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, it's teamwork. Pour the milk already.
Oh, okay. Matt's pouring some buttermilk. Wait a second, wasn't that little one to top this one off?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Top this. Okay, anyway. It don't matter, yeah. So see, we had, there wasn't enough for this one, so we had to go back for that one. And it's hard to find buttermilk right now. And then Matt is making, you said deep fried Oreo cookies. So, like our last name. Oreo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny.
Huh?
That was funny.
Chamaco. I would say teenagers, but you're not a teenager anymore.
Just mooching off you.
Mm-hmm. So what are you doing now, baby?
Well, I got to put a lid on this thing, so I make sure that it fits. So we're going to transport some of these guys because they're a little frozen still, which is why we do what we do the day before.
Your dad's getting jealous because you're taking his camera time.
I'm good jealous. I wish I had more help sometimes.
Oh no.
Just dip on him.
There it is. See? I get like 2 minutes of help.
Bye, Matt. So there it is. So we're gonna leave these soaking. Didn't you put any seasoning into this, or you just leave it just the buttermilk?
Just like that.
Oh, okay. So just the buttermilk, and then these stay in the fridge overnight. And then again, I'll show you guys when he starts making these and the ribs and stuff. I'll film all that. And yeah, these right here, this barbecue is for the other ribs. I wasn't sure what this was for, but it's for the other ribs that he didn't marinate. So yeah. All right, so that is it. Oh, yeah, it's so dark. I could barely see you.
There it is. I could just be an arm. Just a hubby thing.
Made some smoothies to finish out the day. See, I don't know if you guys can see. And I broke a glass doing the smoothie right now. So, yeah, bad luck. But here's my smoothie. Look at that. Yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, wait. Where am I at? Oh, there I am. There you are.
Hello.
Didn't you guys see him?
Mine wasn't broken.
Mine was. I broke mine.
I'm actually thing with an arm. There it is. You can't see me.
Excuse me. All right. That's the end of the day. Look at Dodger.
Maria.
Dodger. 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 There he is. Say hello. Hello. He's looking like he's like, what? Look if I'm bothering him. All right, you guys. Well, there it is. That's the end of the day today. So I will come back tomorrow. I have to videotape myself like this because hubby gets mad because he wants all the attention on him. All eyes on me.
That is not true.
All eyes on me.
That is not true. Hey, when I'm talking, you gotta put the camera on me.
See?
Hi, there I am. But it's not true.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Get some waters.
Good morning, Dodger.
Good morning.
Good morning, baby.
Good morning.
Okay.
There I am. See this? This is my special outfit. So for anybody that's watching this, it's the same thing I wore last night. And I'm wearing it right now because I'm gonna get all smoky and stuff before I actually shower up. So
That's the key ingredient, stinking.
yes, it's the stinkiness.
Oh.
Once you start smoking, nobody will know the difference.
And last night, you know what? I didn't catch it when you said I only have 2 words to say Super Bowl Sunday.
Yep.
That was 3 words. You were just, oh my God. Always messing around.
It is 3 words. So we put the rub on yesterday, and some people will say, like I was telling my son, he wants to learn how to smoke. There isn't one way to smoke.
He knows
There's a
how
lot
to
of
smoke.
wrong ways to do it. So the reason why I add a light rub on it the night before, and I won't put olive oil or Worcestershire sauce or anything like that on the meat. Some people will tell you to do that so that you can put your the rub will stick to it. I don't do it because I don't really want to change the flavor that I'm trying to get out of this. So I'll add a light rub the night before. Salt's very important because you want to pull that moisture out of the meat. Just like when you go buy or you order a steak at the restaurant that says that it's aged for a certain amount of time. The reason, or dry aged, they pull that moisture out so it makes the meat a lot softer. So when you stir fry and all that, you don't want to steam your meats because that makes it tough. So that's basically what I'm doing. So it pulls the moisture out, right? It makes it the meat a little bit more tender, and then I'll add that same mixture onto it just before I put it out on the smoker. So I've pulled these guys out, and they'll sit out here for about an hour, let them get to about room temperature. And I'm going to go outside here in a minute, and I'm going to start my smoker, which takes about an hour to kind of regulate that temperature. And then we'll just slap them on there, and we'll pretty much leave them alone for the first couple of hours. As long as we keep that temperature between 200, 225 is ideal for the next 6 hours or so. So
And it looks like it's stuck at the...
yeah, you just leave them on there.
Now he's going to put some more of that rub on there.
And it sucks because the makeup people aren't here this morning, so We're in our raw form right now. Well, I am anyway.
Not me.
Normally you won't catch us like this.
Makeup people.
These darn makeup people. You know, just because Super Bowl Sunday. See, there it is. That's what we want. Just like that. Oh yeah. These people are going to be fighting later for these. You gotta smell this. This really smells good. Mm-hmm. And then the other ones that I did that tequila rub in, they're still sitting in the fridge. Those aren't going to come out for a while because they're not actually going to go out on the grill. They're going to go in the oven. So I was mentioning about the membrane yesterday, and I like to pull it off of there. But if you don't want to pull it off of there, you find it tough to do. The other little secret you can do is you can actually slice kind of in between real thinly, so that when it does curl up, they curl up individually.
And then you can just take it off of there like that,
Yeah,
pull
it
it off.
makes it just. I mean, some people think it just makes it, you know, a little bit tougher to eat. It's not really that it's tougher. It's just that I don't know. For me, anyways, it's kind of annoying. It's in the way when you're eating.
There it is.
Yep.
Now he's just gonna let him sit out.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them get to room temperature. Like I said, the timing is perfect. It takes about an hour for each thing to get ready. And when you do put them on the smoker, you want to make sure that you put it with the rib side down, the fatty side up. That way, when it starts to render, it actually just goes down. Oh, it's just making my mouth water. I can't even speak with it right now.
All right, so we're gonna leave him out, guys, for an hour.
We're just getting the fire started. So a little bit of kindling. Once that catches, I'll go ahead and throw my first piece of mesquite on there. This is just the beginning stages, just to get it going. Then we'll regulate here, or start to regulate once we get a fire going. Close everything up and get it to the temperature that we need.
And this is the mesquite, right?
Yeah, that's a mesquite. And some people will do it with mesquite, other people will do it with hickory. Hickory is really good, but hickory wasn't available. Mesquite's a good alternative. It just depends on what part of the country you come from. Like yesterday, we went to the yard to pick this up, and the folks that bring the wood down, they're coming from Utah. So oak, mesquite, that's what was mostly available. But they have some places you can order online. Other places, if you don't procrastinate as much, you can probably go over there and pick up like apple wood, which is really good as well. But you know, we weren't sure if we were going to do anything in the Super Bowl because, you know, the Rams are in the Super Bowl. But seeing that all our kids are going to be here and then some, we're going to have our newest member of the family, our granddog.
Our furry granddog, our fur grandbaby.
She's going to be here too.
Wearing her little Broncos.
There's her first plug ever. There it is. Cut.
But
Grumpy Gills.
it's early.
All right. There we go. Look at that. Babe already put him in. I wanted to catch him putting him in, but I was out upstairs trying to figure out how to defragment my computer. But look at that.
What's meaning defragment?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh.
All right.
Otherwise I lose all my things.
Okay.
See, you want to keep it between 200 and 225. And right now we are right around 215 to 220 maybe. That neighborhood.
Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. They've been on here for how many hours now?
For about 2.5 hours. We got about another 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours to go. I said it's about 5 or 6. And all I'm doing is just changing positions here. These guys, I just basically leave them where they're at.
Oh my God, that looks so good. My mouth is starting to water
What
here.
I'm going to do is I'm going to mop. So you can take a spray bottle which is another way to do it. This though takes a little, I guess a lighter version of the rub that you put on there with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. You can use beer if you want, but I'm sticking with the apple cider. And then all you do is just basically mop them, just make sure they don't dry out. And you'll see what they look like. They'll glisten. We didn't have the makeup artist earlier this morning, but we got the makeup artist now. You can see these babies just start looking so good. And all this same rub. The only thing I didn't put in this is I didn't put any more cumin. We got enough cumin in the original rub, so we don't want to put any more on there. That's just our personal choice, but we got salt, pepper, brown sugar, a little bit of garlic powder, just a little bit, and you mix it around with
the apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar. And then I'll go just make some more so that when I open this up again, you try to go pretty quick because you don't want to lose all your heat. Again, the key thing is to keep it right around 225, 250. Just like that.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Close this bad boy up. You can see I was right around 250 and the temperature dropped to right about 175. But you can see the needles gradually going up. And then I control the temperature. I got this door here. I got it's like a butterfly damper, I guess is what they call it, something like that. But if I want more oxygen so that it flares up, create more heat, I can open this up. I'll cheat sometimes and I'll just open this up and I'll move the coals around. And you can see that we got a nice steady little fire going. Those coals are burning hot.
Oh, listen to that. No.
Yeah. And then I had these pieces in there as well, but when it starts to get too hot, I'll pull some of them out, put them on the side, make sure there's no kids around. And then as I see fit, I'll just start grabbing them, stacking them on there to build the heat back up again.
Oof, it's hot.
Yep. And then now, just with a couple of minutes of explaining it, let's see where the temperature's at. And now you can see where it's at. And we're right around 235 or so. That's the Goldilocks zone right there.
Cool.
Yep.
Ta-da!
Ooh, that's gotta be cold. You just took them out of the fridge. That's gotta be cold.
Yeah, a little frostbitten, but it's all good. So we take them out of the fridge. It is noon right now. Game time is until 3 o'clock Pacific. So all I'm gonna do is just make sure that they're not frozen, that they kind of get closer to room temperature, and it'll take a good hour and a half, 2 hours for that to happen, and then I'll start frying them up. And it doesn't take long to fry.
You don't want to keep them out too long because I know with chicken or with any food, you know, you start to grow bacteria if it gets too warm. So we're just they're still a little frozen, so that's why we're leaving them out right now. But they're really cold, and you never want to cook anything like any cold meat. You always want it to kind of come down to the what is it, room temperature? Yeah. Is that what you said? Yeah. So you don't want it warm.
We don't want it to room temperature, but we want to bring it up in temperature a little bit because right now they're really cold.
Yeah.
They're probably somewhere around 35, 40 degrees, which is too cold to dunk in the fryer because it'll bring your oil down really fast. So we'll bring them up to almost room temperature, maybe around 55, 60 degrees or so. And then we'll start prepping them to dunk them.
Yep, there it is.
Welcome back. So we couldn't forget about these guys either. These are all the trimmings before we trimmed up the ribs that are outside. We took them out so that these guys will start getting closer to room temperature as well. Those will go in the oven for about an hour at about 325 to 350.
Oh my God! If they had smell-o-vision, it smells so good. He opened this up, and you could smell it. Oh, the aroma! It's just good.
Easy, girl.
I know. I'm like over here salivating, and then the smoked ribs outside. Oh my God! It smells so good.
Yep. And then we got our kids are bringing stuff as well that are going to complement what we're making right now. We've got can't do without beer. Got to have beer. Some little bit of soda. You know, they're bringing corn. We're going to make elotes. If you guys know exactly what that is, all we need is a little horn.
Mexican corn.
Mexican corn. So we're going to do it with a little Parmesan cheese, a little chili on there, butter. Soak it
Mayo,
all up.
uh-huh.
Yeah, if you're on a diet, today is the day you break it for one day.
Which we are.
Yeah,
we're breaking our diet today.
But it's worth it. All you got to do is look. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Oh my God, those look so good.
Yeah, whatever. You just try to stab me. There it is. And I just mopped them. So.
Look at that. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're about an hour and a half or so. But you can already see it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. There's a little bit of that, the smokiness right there, that ring. See it? Oh yeah, at the bottom side.
Nice. So hubby is now preparing the flour that he's going to dip these wings in. And let me tell you, hubby said he stuck his hands in there to move them around. And he could feel how tender they are already, how soft and silky, because the buttermilk kind of like tenderizes them. So now he's over here doing his flour. And what else are you going to add to that, babe?
I'm going to add, this is, because you have to do it a couple of times because of how big the batch is. Chicken wings. So this is just the first one. So for each one, I'll add a tablespoon or so of baking powder. And then salt, pepper, and any other ingredient that you want to put in there, because this is actually going to be on the outside. So I'll put salt, pepper, maybe a little bit of garlic powder, and that's pretty much it. Then I'll mix it up real good, take them out of that, the buttermilk, put them in here, and then I'm going to put them on top of the cookie sheet on a rack so that they don't get too soggy. It'll just drip down, whatever, and they'll stay nice, ready for to be dunked into the deep fryer.
Perfect.
So this is the other ingredient. Gotta have some of this. Y'all know what this is like. Yep. It goes into the deep fried turkey too.
Yep.
So anyways, there's the ingredients. It was black pepper, the salt, what I just showed you right now, and that's pretty much it. And then there it is. So now just kind of just blend everything together. And just kind of fold it in, make sure everything gets mixed up really well. Doesn't look like much right now, but let me tell you, when they come out, oh, you can taste the love.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. You guys are getting a few recipes here. And this vlog is just for Super Bowl. Just this, what hubby's cooking. So I'm doing it vlog style. It makes it easier instead of trying to, you know, because it's in a couple days. That's why you have to do it the night before. So I just figured I would do it vlog style.
Yep. There it is.
It's a lot of prep work and a lot of steps.
Yep. So all I do is I'll create like a little valley here in the middle. It's just me. And I'll just throw my wings in there and coat it on top, put it on top of the racks. I'll show you that in a second. And just prep everything so that once they go into the oil, start frying.
Cool. All right, you're on.
Welcome back.
So funny.
So, shaking off the excess. Shake it twice. And it goes that quick. You gotta make a little bit of mess. Gotta make a little bit of a mess. That's just par for the course. As we're watching golf just before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know. You're a big golf fanatic.
It's the Phoenix Open. Who's not a fanatic? Even if you're not a golf fan, you gotta watch that one.
It's a little boring. For me, anyway.
You don't understand. So, anyways, you just want to make sure that it's coated real good. You get the excess off of there. You just put them on the rack. So you don't want to mess with it too long because then it gets a little soggy. If you put them on the rack, you don't have to worry about that happening. All you're doing is prepping it, getting it ready for the
dunking
deep fry.
in the
Yep. So And then Mama went out to the dollar store, which I'm surprised she hasn't hauled about that.
Oh, I started a haul, but I might go to the Dollar Tree tomorrow. So I'll add some more to the haul.
So I didn't, well, there it is. Spoke too soon. She got me a couple of cooling racks that I needed, because obviously there's going to be a bunch of wings, and this kind of sucks when you're trying to do this and you end up looking like the Thing, you know.
Ew.
So yeah, or if you get that sudden urge where you got to go, you know, it makes it a little tough.
TMI.
Yeah.
TMI. Too much information.
So, anyways, that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to move on to the next rack, just like that. Pretty simple. On the birdie hole.
These are the racks that I got at Dollar Tree for him.
Those are nice racks, too.
Stop. I'm right here.
So yeah, these are the racks right here. I just put them side by side.
For $1.
Yeah, they're they're not
nice.
the greatest quality, but they're
No.
They don't fit.
It's going to serve the trick.
Exactly. They don't fit this way. You have to put them like this, straight up and down like that.
And you can see it. This is kind of enough for one bowl worth of wings, and then we'll move on to, that's just skin. We don't throw away the skin around here, though.
No.
Mama doesn't like the skin.
I do when it's fried, but yeah.
Well, we're gonna be fighting later then.
Well, I gotta work on the salad, so Matt.
Say bye bye.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Matt. My little mini-me. He looks just like me. Oh, my goodness. All right, time for salad. For the salad that I'm making, I'm just going to use some of this salad mix. Usually I just use regular, just iceberg lettuce, and then I use radishes. I don't have any radishes, but this one has all kinds of stuff in here. Carrots and red cabbage. And then I'm going to slice up some tomatoes in small, like little cubes. Same thing with the cucumber and the avocado. And then I put a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of that chicken bouillon, and it's a little bit of salt. Okay, so I have, as you guys can see, the lettuce here, which I kind of cut up a little because it comes pretty big chunks. So I cut up the lettuce, I cut up some cucumber, some tomatoes, and there's the avocado. Usually I like to add radishes. I don't have any radishes. Then I add some mayonnaise. This is to your liking and how much you want on there. And then I sprinkle a little bit of the chicken bouillon and some of the salt, and I mix it all up. And I let it set just for a little bit, just so all the flavors can infuse together. And my son is frying up some bacon because he's making, what are you making? Like, what are they called? The Aussie fries? Is that what you're making? What are you making?
Texas cheese fries.
Oh, cheese fries. Okay, with bacon. And then their hubby is already deep frying the chicken wings. All right, you guys, I also put pepper in there. I forgot to tell you guys, pepper as well. See, this is what it should look like. So it's salad, but it's unhealthy salad. They brought my fur grandbaby. Hello, Priscilla. Hello. 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 Yeah, there she is. There she is. Yep. And my grandbaby's here. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. He gets pissed. Yeah, he'll get over it. He'll get over it. All right, you guys. So here are the wings that came out nice and fried. And then here are my son Matt's cheese fries that he made. They're bacon cheese fries. They look so good, you guys. Oh my God. Look at that. And then he just needs to put these in the oven. The other ribs are in the oven already. The kids are here fooling around as usual. Son-in-law, daughter. Yeah, they're goofballs. My grandbaby. Oh no, there goes. And then he's a Broncos fan, as you guys can see. We have a Cardinals fan here. We have a Rams fan. And then my other son is a Chargers fan. He should be on his way. And then my sister, she is a cheesehead. What is the cheeseheads? What are the cheeseheads? Oh, she's a Packers fan. Oof, smoky, smoky. These things are going to be so tender. They've been smoking since early this morning. And he has corn on the cob that he's going to be putting also in there. And he's armed. Oh, it's hot out here. Oh my God. Doesn't feel like winter time, but it's hot. Whew. And I have the cheese for the nachos in here. In my cute little crock pot. And then I have this set up. I'm not done setting this up, but the jalapenos inside my little molcajete, glass molcajete. All right, we're ready. There we go. All right, Matt, you're gonna put that in there. So it's 1 stick of butter, and then that whole bottle of Frank's in here, and then you just make sure it all mixes well, melts. Then we'll toss it in here, and then toss these. Then we'll toss the Frank sauce on here, and then we'll put them in the oven to bake, and then they should be done.
I'm gonna pull them out of here.
Oh my God, look at that. It smells so good. And now you're just mopping them with the barbecue sauce.
Real light. It's got a little bit of the barbecue and a little bit of the apple cider, so it's kind of watered down.
So apple cider vinegar and barbecue sauce.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, and then we'll, once we get them out of here and chopped up and everything, then we'll have the barbecue sauce itself. If anybody wants it.
Oh, yum. I have all my babies here. There's my boy with his Chargers jersey, my other boy with his Cardinals jersey, well, shirt. Hubby hasn't put on his Rams jersey. My daughter with her Broncos right there. My son-in-law with his Broncos. Even Priscilla has her Broncos little thing on. And Dodger, where's Dodger's Chargers jersey? I'll show you guys. Yeah, he does. I'll show you guys what Dodger looks like. Look at that, we ran out of sauce. He's coating them now, and look at that. We're not baking them today. We're like, you know what? We're hungry now, so that's what they look like. Now Matt is just tossing them. And there's the mixture. Dodger's wearing his Chargers jersey. Hi, Dodger! Hello! He's not very happy because he doesn't like the Chargers, because it's not a Rams one.
That's it. He's just mad at you guys.
Salad, wingy, cheese fries, and nachos. Who has nachos with wine? Me. All right. Ooh, look at you guys. He had. Oh, you covered them in the process? Okay. Oh my God, look at that.
Yep.
Wow.
Let that rest just a little bit. Let's see if I can pull this off quickly.
Oh, and those wings were amazing.
Ooh, that's hot.
Be careful.
Let's see. That's what those.
Oh my God. Oh. Smells delicious.
It's barbecue sauce inside, so you can dip that. We got the other ribs going too in the oven.
Mm-hmm. All right. Look at that. Oh my God.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we have the corn still.
Yeah.
You want a beer, Victor?
Yes.
I think they're
Tiny.
Oh wow, look at that.
You see that?
There they are.
Now we got some barbecue wings.
Oh, so now we have barbecue wings, because since we ran out of that, we heat. Is this the barbecue sauce?
mixed with the hot sauce.
With hot sauce? Oh my God, look at that. Oh, there goes our diet. Look at this. Oh my God, look at that.
You see the smoke ring
I
on
was
there?
just about to say that. You could see that smoke ring right there. Oh my God, so good.
Oh wow! They missed theirs too.
Look at these ribs. And these are the tequila lime ribs that hubby did as well. So that is all our food. We have our avocado salad, our Frank's chicken wings, our tequila lime ribs, oh sorry son, bacon, cheese, fries, the regular ribs that our hubby smoked, and barbecue ones. Oh, sorry, Lawrence. And nachos. All right. These are delicious.
They are. The ones from the
That's
from
my
the
son.
oven.
He's disgusting.
The oven is really, really good too.
They're good, you guys.
Oh, they're just falling off the bone.
Look at that. Oh.
Can you see that? Look at that. That's one bite.
Yep, that's so good. They're really good.
Yep.
I'm getting my teeth. Really good.
One bite.
They're good. Now we just need to go get the corn. That's the last thing we have, and that's it.
It's coming.
She saw a little piece of food.
Priscilla.
She ate it too.
Priscilla, come here. God, you're so fluffy.
Oh.
She's wearing her Broncos. Priscilla.
Ow.
Come here.
Priscilla. Priscilla. Look at her little Broncos. She's wearing her little Broncos.
You just got a traffic ticket. What are you going to do now? Visit the
Dodger.
Tennessee in the pregame show. It's just a Burkhead.
Dodger.
Huge play in the screen pass.
There's Dodger.
Belichick, his adjustment was run the football, slow down that pass rush, and keep those guys out.
Sniffing Priscilla's food.
Second half, continue to run.
As John said, there were guys open for New England. They have to figure out a way to slow that pass rush down.
No, he just sniffed it.
Combining for almost 600, almost 700 yards of offense.
Oh, the way he looks. The way his little short paws.
Is coming up more of the game as well. The first Toyota.
She's calm for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, she's still calm. Oh, oh, there it goes.
Release the Priscilla.
She
Here's the corn. It's hot. There's the corn. All right, you guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.
The app and say, Groupon.
Super Bowl.